Hello everyone, welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is April 5th. On this day in 1873, an F2 tornado moved east across Burlington, Iowa. The tornado collapsed the Pond's Butter and Egg Depot and killed 7 people inside. 2 other people were killed in a nearby home. The roof of a school was blown all over the hillside. On this day in 1907, at least 23 people in Louisiana and Alabama were killed in a tornado outbreak. The deadliest tornado was an F3 tornado in West Feliciana and East Feliciana parishes in Louisiana. This included 4 deaths at a mental institute near Jackson, Louisiana. In Alexandria, Louisiana, 4 people were killed in an F2 tornado, and anywhere from 3 to 7 were killed in an F3 tornado near Patsburg, Alabama. This day in 1936, the Southeastern United States was struck by an outbreak of at least 14 tornadoes. The outbreak killed at least 454 people and injured at least 2,500 others. Just 2 of the tornadoes alone killed 419. This is the second deadliest tornado outbreak in United States history after the Tri-State Tornado Outbreak in 1925, and the only one in which 2 separate tornadoes killed more than 200 people each. The cities of Columbia, Tennessee, Acworth, Georgia, and Anderson, South Carolina were struck by destructive tornadoes. 6 people were killed in rural parts of Tennessee by a long-track F4 tornado, while 2 other long-track F3 tornadoes killed 13 people in southern Tennessee and northern Alabama. 8 more people were killed in Mississippi by 2 other F3 tornadoes. This outbreak is especially known for 2 violent tornadoes. One was an F5 that affected Tupelo, Mississippi. This one killed at least 216 people, injured at least 700 others, and caused $3,1936 United States dollars in damage, which in 2026 United States dollars would equate to over $70.52 million. This tornado leveled 48 city blocks and anywhere from 200 to 900 homes. It destroyed the water tower and produced numerous fires in its wake. Though overnight rains that left knee-deep water in some streets contained the flames. Although the final death toll stood at 216, 100 people were still hospitalized at the time it was set. Later on, the Mississippi State Geologist estimated a final unofficial death toll of 233. Notably, among the survivors were 1-year-old Elvis Presley and his parents. The other violent tornado was an F4 that tore through Gainesville, Georgia the next morning. According to Ted Fujita, this was a double tornado event. One tornado moved in from the Atlanta Highway, while the other moved in from Dawsonville Highway. The 2 merged on Grove Street and destroyed everything throughout the downtown area and caused wreckage to pile 10 feet high in some places. The worst tornado caused death toll in a single building in United States history was at the Cooper Pants Factory. Overall, this tornado caused at least 203 fatalities, at least 1,600 injuries, and $12.5 million 1936 United States dollars in damage, which would equate to over $293.87 million in 2026 United States dollars. The whole outbreak caused $15.9 million 1936 United States dollars in damage, which would equate to over $373.8 million in 2026 United States dollars. On this day in 1972, the states of Oregon and Washington were affected by an unusually intense squall line with embedded strong tornadoes. There were 4 tornadoes, 2 F2s and 2 F3s. The worst tornado from this outbreak was an F3 that tore through Portland, Oregon and Vancouver, Washington. The National Weather Service had tracked a turbulent squall line of thunderstorms moving northeasterly across Portland, Oregon, the strongest of which was near Tigard. The tornado formed from this storm and touched down near the edge of the Columbia River and moved 1.5 miles before it crossed the river. The tornado was hard to observe because of the fog, the mud, and flying debris drawn up by the tornado. In Portland, Oregon, the tornado damaged 4 boat moorings and 50 small boats. Vancouver, Washington was hit the hardest by the tornado. When the tornado got to Vancouver, it destroyed a grocery store along with Peter S. Ogden Elementary School and injured 70 students. Nearby, a bowling alley and a drive-in theater screen were demolished, and the roofs of around 100 homes were damaged, some severely. Trees and power lines were downed, and several vehicles were flipped as well. The Oregon National Guard and the Oregon State Police crossed the state border to help transport the injured and direct traffic in the aftermath of the tornado. The tornado killed 6 people, injured 300 out of 301 people who were injured in this outbreak, and resulted in $25.25 million 1972 United States dollars in damages, which would equate to almost $197.3 million in 2026 United States dollars. The outbreak as a whole resulted in $25.55 million 1972 United States dollars in damages, which would equate to over $199.74 million in 2026 United States dollars. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. If you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel. And please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/c/thisdayinweather for more content.